So I am walking into Sprouts. I'm about to go grocery shopping to do my meal prep for the next few days. Okay, so this is my food haul. I just got back from Sprouts. It's relatively small because I go grocery shopping twice a week and I'm only shopping for myself. So first of all, I got some salad mix because I am going to have a salad this week. And mussels, this is one of my favorite things to buy from Sprouts. I got the ones in butter sauce and the ones in a tomato sauce. I like these. These are just a very quick meal. Often on the days that I'm doing food prep, I'm not actually cooking for that day. So these are really great for the days that I'm doing meal prep. This is one of my favorite ice creams, peanut butter chocolate chip. I've never tried the peanut butter cup, but my Sprouts has very limited choices, so this is what I got. My other favorite flavor is the Bananas Foster, and I wisely decided not to get that. Kombucha. Now, I have never tried kombucha before, but Kristen from Hasta Cielo y Más recommended this particular brand, so I am going to give it a try. It's relatively high in carbs, but not too bad. Oh, I see there's 2 servings per container, so I'll have to watch out for that. So we'll see what I think about this. Something else I'm trying for the first time is this organic coconut milk. I'm going to put this in my coffee every morning. I got some strawberries for breakfast because I always have protein and fruit for breakfast. This is my favorite brand of eggs. They're organic and they're also pasture raised, which is pretty important. You know, just because eggs are caged free doesn't mean that that they're actually allowed to roam around. Oftentimes it means that they have access to the outside, but usually they're in this giant room and they can't get outside. So these, you know, for here, they are outside. So this is my favorite brand that I get at Sprouts. Feta for my salad that I'm going to be making. I'm going to be doing some rice cauliflower, which you will see later. I'm trying this Sprouts brand beef jerky for the first time. Teriyaki sauce for the rice that I'm going to be making, the cauliflower rice. And then I got some of these Skinny Pop popcorn cakes because they were recommended, kind of, by Losing It For Me 42 Sarah. I mean, I believe she actually said don't buy them because they're addicting, but all I heard was popcorn cakes, so I went ahead and they were on sale. So I got the white cheddar flavor and the maple brown sugar. So the maple brown sugar one is the one that has the highest number of calories and carbs. But here are the stats. For 2 cakes, 100 calories, 15 grams of carbs, but it has 3 fiber and 2 protein. And then also, because I do love popcorn, this is my favorite organic popcorn from Sprouts that I really like. So that's it. This is just a quick food haul, and stay tuned to see what I cook for the week. Okay, so I'm about to start my meal prep. I am going to be making some chicken and shrimp cauliflower fried rice. So if you've watched any of my rotisserie chicken videos, when I make rotisserie chicken, I chop up the chicken breast and I put it in the freezer and I weigh it and I write on the bag how much it is. So this is a bag I just pulled from the freezer yesterday. It says 10 pounds, it's supposed to be 10 ounces. So that's 10 ounces of rotisserie chicken. So I'm going to be having some salads this week, and I'm going to have 2 ounces of chicken in my salad. So I'm going to weigh out 6 ounces of this. I'm going to put it in this container, and then for the next 3 days, that's what I'm going to use for my salad. So because I won't have very much chicken left, I'm going to cook up some of this shrimp. So this is raw shrimp that I just thawed out. So I'm going to cook this up and put it in my stir fry. So my stir fry is going to have mixed vegetables, it's going to have an egg, it's going to have, this is frozen onions that I keep in my freezer at all time. This is the teriyaki sauce. And then this is the cauliflower that's already riced up. Okay, so here we go. Here's my skillet that I am about to turn on and put my rice in it. For the next 3 days I'm going to have some hard-boiled eggs, and so I have that going. And so I will get back to you in a second. Okay, so the onions were frozen, so I quickly sauteed those up in my skillet. And now I'm using the same skillet to quickly cook up my shrimp, which, yeah, whoops, probably just overcooked my shrimp. So I'm going to transfer these to the plate, and then I'm going to add in my cauliflower. So this is a ½ cup of onions, and this is a ½ cup of the mixed vegetables. And I'm going to add all of this together into my skillet and get back to you in a second. Okay, so I had already showed you in my previous video how I do this, but you see I have my cauliflower rice in here that I already added the mixed vegetables to. So this is 2 cups of the cauliflower rice and a ½ cup of vegetables, and I put in a tablespoon of sesame oil. And now I'm scrambling my egg in the middle here. So this is 2 eggs. And once I get this egg scrambled, yeah, then I'm going to distribute it throughout the whole thing. I'm going to add in my shrimp and my onions. And I forgot to get my chicken. So I'm going to have to pause this for a second and get my chicken and add it in here. Okay, so look how beautiful this looks. So I ended up having 3.8 ounces of chicken left, and when I weighed out the cooked shrimp it was 3.3 ounces. So this is chicken and the shrimp, and yummy, this looks really good. Now I'm going to add in some of my teriyaki sauce, which I can't do with one hand. So I'm going to come back to you when I have this all measured out into my containers for the week. Okay, so my recipe ended up making 5 4-ounce servings. I'm not absolutely positive that I can eat 4 ounces, but since this is mostly vegetables, I think that I can. The vegetables and the seafood go down very well. There's not a whole lot of chicken in this. And this is more servings than I thought it would make, so I'm actually going to put 2 of these in the freezer. So I'm just going to have this for the next 3 days. The last time I made the cauliflower rice, it did heat up well after being frozen, so I think that this is just going to be fine in the freezer. These containers that I have, I love them because they're freezer safe and they are microwave safe. So I just use them interchangeably. And tomorrow when I have my salad, I will take a picture of that and show you what my salad looks like. So I will be having this for dinner, and my salad will be for lunch for the next 3 days. So it's the next morning, and this is my breakfast. 1 egg, a ½ ounce of cheese. And I forgot that I had some blueberries that I need to use up from last week, because I try to rotate the fruit so I'm not eating the same fruit every single week. So that's just 1/3 cup of blueberries and then a couple of strawberries. So this is my delicious breakfast, and I had a protein coffee a few hours ago. Okay, so here is my delicious looking salad. I have about 1.5 cups of greens, and then 2 ounces of chicken, and 1 ounce of feta, and about 1.5 ounces of chopped apple. And I am going to use this honey balsamic dressing on top. So this is going to be a really delicious, kind of a sweet salad that I'm looking forward to. I'm not sure if I can eat all of this, but I'm going to try. Bye.